I'm Jordan Long, and it's having to clear my throat. And today we're going to talk about Donald Trump. And who hasn't talked about him over the years, you know? But this is a new thing. Oh, not about how they think that he was a bad four sitter and they are making sure he can't stand for the work again. But this is about, him being blocked from every webstead that he has a reckoning on, which is kind of sad in a way. You don't know how sad it is, Jordan. First, I'm getting locked on Twitter. Then, I'm getting locked on Learbook. Next, Twitch is taking me down. And then, TikTok's getting back at me for seeking to put them on a blacklist when I was a four setter, so they know I'm losing that. What's next? Daily Motion gonna lock me? Is YouTube? I don't know. I think it's kind of sad that, that a lot of folks out there, are doing that. Yeah, well, a lot of folks say the big hang up I have is I don't think before I say. Did I say a lot of stuff that I really should be keeping to myself? That might be true. I guess there's a lot of folks out there who have that hang up. And that made me a bad four setter, right? Or need be, I didn't play their games. Well, what games would that have been? Oh, the Gavver are coming. The House of the Winnemalt, the House of the Folk Mode have games they wanted the four setter to play. And when I don't play the games, that's when they wanted me out. It wouldn't not need be all, it wouldn't have been all the things you said that you should have thought before you said, or is it the games you didn't play? I don't know what it is, but all I know, I'm in deep shit now. My business, which my two sons were overseeing when I was being the four setter, is in bad shape because corona outbreaks are going everywhere on it. Then I'm getting all my income looked at, and I'm not talking about my total income. I'm talking about the gal I was making when I was four setter for 4 years. I gotta sign that back. And then I seek out I can't run for four setter again in the next 4 years. Ain't that sad? Yeah, it is sad. And on top of it, once again, I'm getting locked from all these websteads. Like, I don't have the right to come on and say something. Well, you do got a right to say stuff, but sometimes you got to think before you say it, because it might not be the right thing to say. Yeah, that might be true, but does that really make me a bad man? Tell me the truth. Does that make me a bad man? No, I don't think it does. But then again, I don't have the right to guess anyone on if they're truly good or bad, because only God and Jesus can do that at the end. See, you're right, Jordan. At the end of the day, only God and Jesus can say if someone's truly good or bad. But someone can be scathed, and they can be guessed on the way they behave and the deeds they do. Oh, geez, you're right about that. I forgot about that. Yeah. Yeah. So, I know that he's not the most liked man out there, and everyone has either scathed him, or have made fun of him, or even some have actually besmirched him. Now, I'm not for the besmirching. If you want to scathe someone for something they said or did, and there's truth behind what they said and did, then yes, they can be scathed. If you want to make fun of someone, make sure you're laughing with them and not at them. And three, if you're gonna go out and besmirch their name and say they did stuff they didn't do or said stuff they didn't do, then that's sad. Now, I don't really know the full I don't know everything about why every webstead out there don't want anything to do with him. And need be made, it has to do with him not thinking before he says, which that's probably the only thing I can come up with. Or it's this thing they always called They always called, you're ended. Your land ended. Way of life ended. You're done. Wow. Alright, I guess I truly gotta go now. I probably outdid my welcome and all. You know, you'll probably get sick of, seeing me too over time. But, and now somehow, some way, I ended up losing your backing of your godmother Xena. How'd that happen? Well, you didn't. My mother's thought you did a good job at one time, and then everything came out. Yeah, your godmother was once a backer of mine, but then she shifted and went to this Joseph Barron, if that's how you say his lord name or his kid name. We all know he's not flawless, and he's going to make mistakes in 4 years, and folks will then start, scathing him and, saying he was a wrong man. So even if they get it where I can't do that kind of work anymore, he's not going to have it anymore smooth. Well, yeah, that might not be true. So before we go, what's this whole thing about you're going to be back in some likeness or another? Oh, it's just shit you say when you leave. Everyone has to get the last word in. So my last word was I'll be back in some likeness. You know. But anyway, I gotta go now. I'm a busy effing businessman who happens to be a former force sitter who happens to be one of the most hated men in the world. Well, I don't think that's true. Not everyone out there hates you. Oh, some folks might hate you, but that's a strong word. Some folks will scathe you for what you say and what you do, but I don't think everyone out there hates you. Yeah, well, I gotta be going now. Well, that was my talk with Donald Trump on my Farseer show. And, not my Farseer show, ha ha. I'm in my Fairway. And I sure hope it doesn't get me in any hang up with anyone out there, with having him on my show, even if he was in a doll form, and if I got that doll from Games Again, probably way back in 25th Between YL or something like that. But I don't know. Anyway, it is what it is. If you like that film, then follow me here, either up here, my film will be up here, watch this film up here or down here, be wrong, or some there, or follow me here at Jordan Long. I'm Jordan Long, and I'll see you later.